Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 105.
There's nothing on Wikipedia about 105.
Yeah,
I
in
have
your
something.
bra.
I have something.
Is it? Oh, really?
Wait, 105? Yeah, in your bra. That's not what I had, though.
Oh,
I got it.
okay. What do you have?
That was from Liar Liar, by the way.
When I worked at Walmart, the extension for electronics was 105.
Oh, we shouldn't have said that. I hope that's not the same.
I don't know. Anybody
we
can.
didn't say which one we were at.
Besides, when you call, you can't like dial it directly. You gotta call the main line.
Right, exactly. 105, yeah, in your bra. That is
Not in my bra.
We watched funny movies at my apartment on Friday.
Yeah, that was Friday night. We watched Van Wilder and oh my
Well,
gosh.
You and me watched Van Wilder.
I just got up
Alex
and
fell
saw
asleep.
Ryan Reynolds naked, so...
What did we watch?
And then I went back to
Euro
sleep.
Trip.
Euro Trip, yes, because we were talking about in Berlin.
In Berlin.
We were watching Civil War, and Civil War had that big thing that tells you where the location is, and just Berlin shows up, and you and I
Plus,
turn to each other.
I always think it's funny.
It's hilarious.
I
and
mean,
it's,
just that part in particular. In Berlin.
yeah, it's the most minor part of the movie, and all three of us.
I'm sure they don't mean for it to be like that funny, but I know for us, it's funny.
Thought it was great.
Always have. Not just.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
like,
just funny.
It just started being funny. And then
nowhere near Berlin.
he's going to Berlin. Then Saturday we went to see A Quiet Place.
Yep.
We're going to give our spoiler-free review.
Review our impressions.
I'd say we're not going to do a review. I think we just do. I think we're not going to call it a review anymore because I don't think
I try to correct you every time you say review because it's not really a review.
We're not necessarily reviewing it. We're just giving an impression.
Our impressions of A Quiet Place. This was a movie that Alex and I, the first time we saw the trailer, we knew we wanted to see it.
Yes.
Stars John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. And I got to say, holy cow. Out of the blue, just fantastic movie. I don't want to say it deserves the rating that it has on Rotten Tomatoes, but I want to say that it does at least deserve a 9 out of 10. Like, personally, that's what I would give it. It was very good. Action was great. Music is very catchy. The direction is great. Cinematography, the intensity, everything was done right. Just fantastic. The only reason why I would knock it down, it didn't end properly for me. Like, it didn't feel like it had a proper ending.
I'm going to solidly agree with you.
Really?
Yes.
Entirely? Holy cow.
When I first got out of the movie, I'm like, this is a 10 out of 10. But now that I've had like time to sink in and talk to people about it, I'm like, because of the ending, I think that's why.
The ending?
I think it was a little too short of a movie.
The movie was, yes.
It was. It was only an hour and a half long. Yeah. Which I told people that, and they're like, wow, that's perfect amount. I hate sitting through long movies. I'm like, an hour and a half to me is a short movie.
Yeah.
Because you're used to those friggin' Marvel movies that are
3 hours long. Yeah.
I love them.
Well, and back in the day, like we thought, like Titanic, and I'm like, oh my god, 3 hour
Lord of the Rings too. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings. I'm like, man, that's a long movie. Now it's just like that seems like a typical movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I would definitely tell you to go see it.
I also think that one of the biggest things that I hate with these kind of like alien-ish movies, you get to see the alien. Mm-hmm. You do. That's not really a spoiler. You get to see it.
Oh yeah.
I was legit kind of terrified of what these things look like.
Yeah, and what they
it's
can
supposed to be made to scare you. Mm-hmm. Thought it was actually pretty darn scary, and the way that they attack people and what they do and how they do it, like it's intense. I'm just gonna say there's a nail moment.
Oh God.
There's a nail moment, and Josh,
it's right around the most intense part of the movie too.
Yes, and Josh and I were like white knuckling each other, holding our breath. There's probably only 20 lines, if that, less than that, in the whole movie of actual speaking.
Yeah, the sign language was on point too.
Yeah, you can understand what there's, and it's all
subtitled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you. The only thing I didn't really like about going and seeing it in the theater is that because it is a quiet movie,
you hear everybody.
You hear everybody.
You hear everyone
coughing and laughing and talking.
That wasn't that. No.
Yes.
That wasn't what bugged me.
What bugged you?
The movie next door playing.
Oh yeah, that was loud too.
Was so loud I could hear like the movie.
So
watch it at home.
I would say watch it at home or have it be the last or first movie of the day.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In the theater. Like, this is legit a silent film for, I'd say, about 60% of it.
Yes.
Towards the end, there's no such thing as a silent moment.
Yeah, that's true.
I got the music
everything.
in my head.
I mean, even starting off, They get you right into it. It reminds me a lot of Signs.
Actually, a lot of people are placing this into the Cloverfield universe.
And that was the other thing I said. I was like, wow, this could totally work with Cloverfield.
But and it's also ran by Paramount, who has the Cloverfield trademark.
They could work that in. It seems like a side story. It's this year's Get Out.
I'd say so.
A new Han Solo trailer was released.
Yep.
Josh and I watched it.
We did.
Excuse me.
What?
I watched it too.
Okay, Brett watched
Mr.
it.
I don't watch trailers.
So we all watched it. My impression of it is not grabbing me at all.
Nope.
Yeah, I felt the same way.
I do not, nothing about this
You said the same thing about Rogue One.
But in a different sense. Oh, I cannot believe I said that about Rogue One. It looks so cartoony, Disney-fied, child-proof.
Yeah.
Like, it...
My first thought when it was done was...
Wow.
It's as long as it's not
He's
Disney'd
speechless.
up like episode 9 was.
It's going to be.
Then hopefully it's a little bit more like Rogue One.
I'm hoping that they're making it look bad, and then it's actually going to be... No, I'm serious, because episode 9?
Yes.
Episode 9 made it look like, oh my god, it's gonna be this great movie. And then we went and saw it, and it was
I can't believe
the worst movie ever.
Your dad bought that movie on purpose. I said, who in their right mind would go out and buy this movie? It was the worst Star Wars film I've ever seen in my life.
It's to
and
complete the collection.
I would say I liked episode 2 over 9. And that's saying something.
I'm not pulled into it at all.
Absolutely
I am not putting it on my checklist to go see.
Oh no, I'll still go see it.
We have to see it.
And I
don't know.
I think that the trailer's not doing anything for me on the positive side. However, it's not going to keep me from going to see it.
If this is a bad movie, I hope critically it's panned bad at the same time, so Disney gets their shit right.
Agreed.
They can't keep doing this.
They can't.
This is way too big of a franchise to keep screwing up.
If we go see it and it, again, like you said, it's bad, at that point, I have no reason to go see another Star Wars movie.
Right.
Like, that's how I feel.
Until something changes, you know?
Yeah.
Half of the internet hates every Star Wars movie, and half
true.
of the internet loves it. That's just my opinion.
I get that. And we can't base our opinion off of this trailer.
Let me say this. I should say this. I may not go to the theater the first weekend to see it.
Oh, no. This is not going to be an opening
week. I mean if Solo is bad, following Solo. Because you're basing everything on this trailer.
But everybody bases their movie-going experience on a trailer, too.
That is true.
Yes, but in terms of Star Wars, we haven't seen a bad side story yet. There's only been one, but we haven't seen a bad one yet. We've now seen, in my opinion, an okay main title and a terrible one. Mm-hmm. So I have no reason to go see episode whatever it's going to be.
We said 9. It's episode 8.
It is episode 8.
Yeah, we were saying it wrong the whole time.
I knew that
I don't know why
wrong.
I was like, why does 9 just sound so wrong? People are probably yelling at us.
It's not episode 9.
We'll probably get a tweet before they even get to this point.
Right. Because 9 is on the brain. Because that's next year.
That's next.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you notice the Millennium Falcon was different?
Shiny.
It was shiny, especially inside that hallway. Mm-hmm. But on the front, it wasn't forked.
Yeah, I think that's an attachment. Well,
I didn't see that.
Canon-wise, that's an attachment because that is actually meant to push other ships. That's what that front attachment is. That hook thing or that fork, that's meant to push. It's a freighter ship.
I see.
It's a tugboat that goes really fast.
It's a tugboat for space. I will say, and I've said this even after the first trailer came out, Donald Glover as Lando looks terrific.
Right. What?
Chewie?
I'm not seeing it.
As Lando?
Yeah. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm having a really hard time, I think, too, just accepting that it is a prequel. Yeah. So seeing someone that is not who I'm used to, I'm being biased. I am.
You have every right to be, too.
It's just, I don't want someone to be taking up Han Solo.
Talk about WrestleMania. Get to that.
Well, 2 50-year-olds, someone who never wrestles, and someone who just started wrestling made match of the night.
Yep.
Ronda Rousey, Stephanie McMahon, Kurt Angle, Triple H.
Yeah.
Best match of the night.
I'm not surprised that Ronda Rousey did well. I mean...
Yeah. Now, I
still don't like her get up.
Oh, yeah. She plays Reputation.
She plays like this, like, he kind of like, almost like a
She
Bailey.
smiles all the time.
Like, she's always smiling. Like, It's Ronda Rousey.
It's because they're going to try to make money off of her.
Yep.
I don't
they
like her
made her a
character right
babyface.
now. No, I don't want them. She doesn't need to be babyface.
If she's with Kurt Angle against
Yes, I know.
Stephanie and Triple H,
Yes,
that's
she will be.
babyface.
It was great. It was a
Did
great,
not think that was going to
great
happen.
match. Charlotte Flair defeated Asuka, broke her undefeated streak. I said this last week. It's going to happen. Alex is looking at me so mad. I'm sorry.
Why are you mad?
Because it's a streak.
Charlotte Flair does not need that title anymore, and she got it taken away because freaking Carmella cashed in and took it.
That was last night.
Yes.
Yes. At SmackDown. Yes. We're talking about WrestleMania here.
I was yelling at the TV in front of everybody when she won. I was like, where the hell is Carmella? Get her ass in here right now. She does not need another title.
How many wings did you eat?
10?
10, 12, yeah.
Yeah.
They're just boneless.
You?
Right,
Boneless? You got boneless.
Boneless.
That's what everyone else was requesting, and I didn't want to be the guy that
Oh.
said
No,
traditional.
I
That's
probably
weak.
had, like,
was
I
Rick
know.
4 or
was
5.
Rick there?
No.
No.
And I wish
Say
he
would
was.
never put up with that.
I wish Rick was there. He couldn't show up. I was really upset. That's the first WrestleMania we haven't been with him since,
Did Shane request boneless?
No,
No,
Wayne
it was more.
did.
I think it was cheaper to get boneless.
Daniel Bryan came back.
Amazing.
Fantastic. Not only
Amazing.
that, Shane McMahon is suffering from diverticulitis, and he went through an entire match with most of the offense and defense and did everything right. It was a great match. Daniel Bryan looked like he never missed a beat. He did everything faster than normal.
I still say they squandered an opportunity with
They
Daniel
did.
Bryan next year.
What bothers me is he was on SmackDown's card. Like, I don't want him wrestling all the time. I want him to be like a Lesnar. I want him there when they feel like it's necessary.
I don't want them to overdo it.
And then the last one was Brock Lesnar against Roman Reigns.
Again.
Brock Lesnar won. Yes.
I was happy
we were
to see
rooting
that.
for that.
There are so many times though.
Yes.
So many times.
There's some problems with this match, though. I'm going to say it real quick here. Undertaker was defeated by 3 F5s. Roman Reigns, 6. And he bled like a stuck pig.
Oh
man.
my God, the last
Holy
2 minutes.
Cow. Brock Lesnar took his gloves off and just jabbed him right in the top
like
of the
it's like he
forehead.
heard his freaking skull crack open.
I heard.
It was
did
like
you heard the skin hit.
it was bad.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, like the crowd went silent because it was like, oh, he's fine, and he sat up and he has like a gash in his head and it just covered his face. He was like pouring blood out of his face.
I'm talking Shawn Michaels bleeding.
Like bad.
Like Crimson Mask kind
Yeah,
of stuff.
it was. I was like, whoa, they're letting this happen.
Yeah, yeah. So as far as a 7-hour pay-per-view goes, I'd say it would top one of my top 10.
It was good. It wasn't
Yeah.
predictable. I heard over the week that Black Panther stole Titanic's place in most grossed movie.
Okay, hold on a second here. When you say that, though, you got there. No one is mentioning the cost of inflation here. Everyone's like,
Well-
"Oh, it topped the expectations. It topped." Nothing is going to not
Plus,
top expectations.
People forget the global box office.
Yeah,
and there's
domestic
Yeah.
box office.
Yeah, I'm tired
I
of people saying it
think-
tops everything.
I think Jurassic World is number one for one of the two.
Really?
Because I saw probably what you saw or something similar.
There was
And,
it was a post and it
um,
had like 1, 2, 3.
number 4 was Titanic. Number 3 was
Yes,
Black Panther.
yeah.
Jurassic World was 1. I can't remember what number 2
I don't remember
is.
what
Either
number 2
Avatar,
was.
or Avengers. Those were huge.
Maybe it was Avatar.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember seeing the
It
post.
definitely was not Avengers.
Okay, but what I'm saying is I'm tired of people saying it's making records. Of course it's going to make records. You know how expensive a theater ticket in California is?
Yeah.
A theater ticket here, we go on the cheap times, and that's we spend
$6.
$15. Yeah, like it's $6 a ticket plus convenience fee if you do Fandango. Do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to outsell Red Dead Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption, yes.
Oh,
but
inflation.
it won't touch Grand Theft Auto because it's
Hold on a second. Video games have never changed price since
that's
since
true. They're
last
actually
gen.
cheaper. They're
I
actually
was
cheaper.
trying to make a joke.
And I would say
Didn't work.
going back farther than that, I remember paying $65 for some Nintendo 64 games.
Well, Nintendo. There was no like standard MSRP for games in the 90s. When Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and the Wii came out, every game was $50-$60.
Oh, but Brett, don't you think that $19.99 is such a great amount to give, or an acceptable amount to give to the
Developer?
Sure. And
band
to
kit.
I think it's
yeah.
worth it.
answer your question, I'm already giving them $10 a month with Game Pass. So
Yes, I know.
no,
I was
I'm not going to pay them
freaking
$20.
joking about what you were talking about
See,
last
Alex
week.
is trying to be so joking.
I'm trying to be
I
like
know.
funny.
You and I are so serious
You guys
tonight.
you guys
No,
need to take
I
a
know what you were saying,
pill.
and I was giving an alternate point.
What do you have against
I
Pokemon
shouldn't
Go,
say I have something against it
and why don't you like it?
because I've never played
You've
it,
never played
He
it.
didn't grow up on Pokemon.
and I have no connection to Pokemon.
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
I get that.
But you don't need to bash it.
He does it. He just
bash
hasn't.
it.
I have no interest in Pokemon.
I didn't say. I never
Okay.
say anything like.
I have no interest
You guys
in
are
hockey.
so stupid for going out to play Pokemon Go. What the hell is
It's
wrong
actually
with
a
you?
really
Josh,
good. Hold on. I know he's joking, but I'm just saying.
I mean, I've never done that.
I'm talking to the people who are like the baby
The
boomers,
actual-
the adults from the millennials.
are going out and playing
Yeah, exactly.
We're going outside and playing video games.
Yeah, we're going outside, playing video games, socializing. We have met a very good friend playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
People need to stop bashing Pokemon Go players. The people who know what they're doing with the game and what they're doing with their phones, who can pay attention to more than one thing, they're fine. They're not hurting anybody.
Community Day is set up
Yeah.
for a certain time at a certain day where they release a special Pokemon and a
Is
special
this
shiny Pokemon.
Part of your rant.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Okay, good.
yes. And it
Okay,
brings
good. Like you don't want her to talk about it?
It brings
Jeez.
people together to work together and
Go on.
enjoy the game together
Okay, so
in real life.
Alex, what day is the community day coming up? Is that-
14th.
It's going to be 53 degrees out and raining.
We are going because you know what?
Take an
When
umbrella.
we did the February Community Day,
It was snowing.
it was snowing.
Spencer
and
was
windy,
sick.
and so, yes, it was. And we were out there. It's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
We are out there and we are getting our Pokemon. My rant.
It's very
It is very nerdy.
this game has shat on her, but she's still giving it all of her.
I
100%.
am. I only need like 5 more of Generation 1. And I've been trying my freaking hardest. My freaking hardest to catch these suckers. So if I see them on my screen, I will go and leave the freaking house like I did for freaking Snorlax at 12:30 in the morning in my slippers and go and catch him.
Alex, you can you shorten this rant a little bit? You haven't
I'm
even
glad-
started.
I'm glad you said that.
I had to bring that part up because that's what goes into it.
Okay.
So with this game, first thing that happened with these community days and these new updates that they're doing, I have needed Snorlax for almost 2 years. And I'm like the only freaking person I know that has not had a Snorlax.
Are you sure it's been 2 years?
Yep.
No,
the
no,
summer
no.
of 16.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I am right. It tells me my start date.
Jeez. Man, she is so confident in her answer. She was
Almost
ready.
for 2 years, okay? And everyone else has this freaking Pokemon. You have a buddy system, and you have to walk that Pokemon, and you get eggs to hatch it. I needed a Venusaur, because I couldn't... Brett, you can tune out for a second. I needed a Venusaur, so I was walking my Ivysaur for the longest freaking time. And the last community day is they released an abundance of Bulbasaur. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
Yes, oh my God is really right. And
Thanks for the response. I was
so
just
pretty
about
much
to say that.
all of the work I've been putting in walking, all this walking I've been trying to do to collect eggs to get this Venusaur means absolutely nothing
You mean
now.
candy.
Or sorry, candy, thank you.
Yes.
So Community Day shat on me then. I got a bunch of what's called rare candies, went ahead and said, screw it. I was saving them up and I said, whatever, I'm never going to get Dratini's. There's not water around here. I'm just going to go ahead and use these rare candies. What did they do and bring out for the second Community Day? Dratini.
Yep.
After I had already updated my Dragonite.
It gets worse.
This Community Day that they're bringing out right now, I finally hatched, this is second gen, but I finally hatched a Mareep. I went ahead and said, screw it, I have rare candies. I'm going to go ahead and update it because I'm never going to see a Mareep again. So I evolved it. They're bringing out freaking Mareep in this Community Day. So now I'm going to have that. So it shouted at me again 3 times.
Fourth time.
Fourth time. This is where it's like, it's hilarious. Now they're adding Snorlax into raids to make it easy for people to complete their Pokédex. So I can just go out and get one.
Is that good?
No.
No!
She.
I've been trying, and they're just giving it to me after I've tried. They're just like going, oh, watch
Maybe
this.
it's 'cause
Alex really needs a freaking Mewtwo. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to give her a pass tomorrow to go get one. After I get one.
She's
Like,
been-
I'm going to go this weekend and get
so
a Mewtwo,
what's-
and then they're going to give me a pass to go get
no,
one.
no.
I'm gonna
don't-
put it in.
don't
I'm gonna put it
explain
into.
it to
I'm
me.
gonna put it into layman's
Don't
terms
explain
here.
it to
just right here. I'm just real quick. Everything that Alex has done with the game, they have brought events out that aid in what Alex has done.
I've done it the
Alex-
hard freaking
Alex has done everything the hard way, and everything is coming out the easy way for everyone else.
So it's like, I don't even want to play anymore.
You know what? Never mind.
What?
What?
Go ahead.
What?
We're here.
Whenever you have a Pokemon Go story, just do a video and post it. So the people that want to watch it can watch it.
Wow.
Screw
Just
you.
an idea.
He crapped on your Cheerios.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I am excited and passionate about a game, and they should be happy.
We found out we can play Sea of Thieves 2-player.
Yeah.
It was great.
Till I crashed the boat
Alex
into the
crashed
island
boat.
on Twitch.
So
Yep.
serves you right.
Yep. She.
I'll have to show you, like, I know exactly what minute it's at,
It's
like
about,
45
yeah,
minutes
I want to say
in.
it's about 45 minutes into your Sea
And
of
I'm like-
Thieves one.
Like, I had the sail down, and the wind just took me, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second. The sail. Josh, I'm crashing into the
There's nothing I could do.
And
I
my-
was fighting
my
a
ship goes
skeleton.
like this. Whoom.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like, it just whoom.
Yeah. And we had like 5 skulls sitting on the
I was
boat.
trying to sail to him to help him.
Yeah, and she wrecked the ship.
I did
So-
do some good parking, though.
You did what I did.
Well,
worse.
This boat is meant for single player.
Oh, and so you only get, like, one hole at a
So
time.
mine was still better.
That's what she said.
Wow.
One hole at a time.
Are we done with that? I got to tell a Redbox story.
Go ahead. Oh, my God.
Okay, so I rented a game this weekend, and I
man.
went to take it back to the Redbox.
Uh-huh.
So right around my house, there's 2 Redboxes. There's one at a CVS, and there's one at Kroger. And I try not to go to Kroger unless it's late or early because why are you looking at me like that?
I was writing.
Wow.
Because it's always busy, so I have to park way out and walk all the way to the front, which isn't a big deal, but it's kind of just a pain.
You're talking
Okay.
about your Kroger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I went to CVS, which is where I reserved it anyway. So I just took it back to CVS. I go to return it, and it said, this Redbox cannot take any more discs.
Oh, it's full.
I'm like,
I have never had that issue.
me neither. I'm like, and then
Well-
it says you can either sit here and wait for someone to rent a disc, or you can find another location. I'm like,
Are you serious?
Why would they put that on there? Who's
can
just
either
gonna
sit
stand
here
there
and
wait for someone to rent something?
You should have
That's like
taken
saying-
a picture of that.
It's like saying our shelves are too stocked. You can't restock them. You got to wait for people to buy groceries.
It's just stand there with your merchandise. I should have taken a picture of it.
Oh, that's
I'm
fantastic.
like, why would they even put that in there?
You can either rent another movie, return this disc.
Right.
That's how they can get you.
That's how they get you, yeah.
Um,
Rent one disc, get one free or
I've
something.
never had a Redbox say that it was.
Right,
full.
but things have a capacity level.
Oh, sure.
You know what that means?
Nobody's using
Nobody's
Redbox.
using Redbox.
It's not that one. We need to talk about the last thing here because I got in trouble for not talking about it last week. Cousin Andrew said he's going through the office, but he wants us to talk about our favorite pranks from Jim on Dwight.
Where do I start?
I know.
My most favorite prank is when Jim dressed up as Dwight.
Dang
That
it.
one, I
That's
would
my
say
favorite.
Asian Jim is.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
that
was
one.
great.
Yes, Asian Jim.
Like brilliant.
Oh, how did they keep a straight face with all of this? It's just
well, they
so-
didn't. Have you seen the bloopers?
Yes, I know. The bloopers are hilarious.
Rainn Wilson and John Krasinski had such great chemistry. Like they
Amazing.
are the best frenemies in that show ever.
I do remember the one where I knocked myself in the head with the.
Oh, with
photos.
the nickels. Yeah, and but the thing.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that?
When Jim, they never show it. Jim just
No.
tells you
Oh,
about
okay.
Yeah.
it. But he picks up his handset after he.
Oh, that's
weighted
right,
it
with the
down,
phone.
And he,
It is.
Yes.
It's. I want to say another good one was Megadesk.
Megadeth. That was the other one I was looking. I was thinking in my
especially
head.
when he gets down on his knees to answer the phone. And Dwight Schrute.
Or the butt licker. The phone call in the
Oh
office
my
or in the
God.
conference room with Steve
Oh,
Carell.
yes.
Butt licker.
Our prices have
Our
never
prices-
been lower.
Remember when Kevin glued the turtle back together?
Oh my god, that's such a bad. Oh.
he like stepped on
And he
it.
starts crying because the shell is broken and the turtle's been dead forever. Oh, it's so sad.
Yeah.
So sad.
He glued the shell back together.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, when he spills the chili.
Oh yeah, that was great. He was up for hours that night, the
And
night
then he's-
before,
He's down on his hands and knees
with the
wallowing
folder.
in it.
Just Are you not remembering this?
No.
The big pot of chili. He goes all the way up the stairs with it because the elevator's broken, and then it falls right at the receptionist desk.
It was just one of those before the
There's an opener.
title.
Oh,
thing.
okay. Yeah, I actually don't remember that.
How can you not?
It's so much chili.
I might have missed it.
Yeah. Is it time?
Yep.
Yeah, we got to go. Alex, you want to plug your Twitch before we plug it in?
Yeah, so I've been doing a lot more Twitch lately. We got some upgrades over the weekend.
Looking right at him.
Yeah, I got a lot of upgrades. I don't have a schedule yet. I will let everyone know when I have a schedule, but just watch out for my Twitter, plus or minus our Facebook page on PTO Unlimited, and I might start posting on Instagram as well. Josh is working on some kind of image for me for when I'm live. But when I am live for anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. My Twitch is twitch.tv/Q_Kitty. That's KUTE_KITTI.
Yep.
Right now I've been playing some Rocket League, Sea of Thieves, and Fortnite.
And you finally got all the stuff
And I'll
you
be on there
needed?
and I can chat with you guys as I'm playing.
Yes.
So.
And I am normally in the party unless you're playing without me. I mean, that can happen.
And I've definitely had some viewers or some listeners on there recently. So thank you guys. You know who you are for joining on the Twitch. So thank you.
And I got to give a shout out to Quentin.
Yes.
For guiding
thank
us
you.
through
Thank
this
you, Quentin.
Twitch confusion mess that it is. There are so many programs you can add to Twitch, so many apps that you can plug your Twitch into and use different things.
You pretty much like watched him create my Twitch last night while I was
thought
live.
I did a good job. He did an even better job. Like
he did.
And this is not a jab at you. He
No.
he knows what he's doing.
Right, exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. Like,
I told Josh, I'm like, I need to spend like an hour or two just messing around with the program.
make sure you follow Alex at least because,
Yes,
she's,
if you follow me on Twitter, you will get to my Twitch.
Yes, so thanks for joining us, guys. We'll catch you next week for episode 106. Bye, guys.
Bye.